we're still looking at what's going down in Jalingo. It's not a sweet story. We like what the sports minister is saying. And guys, let me come to you quickly. Comrade of a minister is saying, NFF, whoever is involved, I don't want to know where you get the money. It's not good for our country. It's not good for our football. Just pay them before Christmas.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to say, and that's the right thing to do, and hopefully they can do that. Because, you know, I keep saying that you don't, payment to coaches, to players, seems to be front page of the newspaper. I keep wondering, is that the story? What's the story? The story had to be victory or defeat, or what's really going on, the overall development, and not the fact that you've been able to pay. Yeah. It's becoming appalling. I feel, don't we have a better headlines, or don't we have better things to actually say?
mention the state government.
You understand? State government just releases some funds for particular players to be paid. Come on, that's no news. It's no news at all. I just hope, like as he has said, that by December 25th they can do that. Let them be able to do that, because these players will definitely need that money to celebrate with their parents and also their kids, their families and all that. I can't imagine you sitting down here. I mean, they'll tell you that, hey, I'm sure you're already into for your 13-month challenge right now, because you already have this.
See, let's bring in the game to me. But Tayo, day 3 in the cold. It's cold right now. Just try to imagine how cold it is in the north. Jalingo. And these guys, they've been sleeping outside. Nobody is moved. Nobody is concerned. Professional footballers. I don't know how to explain it.
What's there to say again, Austin? There's really nothing to say other than it's not a good advertisement for Nigerian football, for Nigeria as a whole. We're not even restricting it to football alone now, to Nigeria as a whole.
Football.
Yeah, it's not good. Hopefully now, based on this, on the minister's directive, hopefully the authorities, everyone involved, can just get up and do something and allow these lads go back to their families and provide for them. At the end of the day, they're all breadwinners. They're not doing this thing for free, and they played for a season without getting paid, and they deserve to get paid.
As you guys are speaking, I'm just trying to, go through.
That's what I'm saying. What I was there to say again, like this is just
like we come here, we want it to be better. We talk about football in this country. We want branding to be top notch, and then we come here to talk about these sort of happenings of soldiers pushing professional footballers, telling them to leave. Professional footballers sleeping in the cold, asking for money.
Day 3.
Now you see the league management company, we keep saying that it's not just the business of Taraba state government, because it's 360 degrees branding for Nigerian football. The league management company, they've given their words that they will step into the situation and pay these players. We'll try to put the league management company on the show this morning, let them tell us more, and we'll also go to Jalingo to find out how the players are coping, because I've been trying. Those are the players there, talking to people who care to listen. We have worked round the clock for 1 year. I keep saying that there is no job on there that you work for and sweat more than football.
That particular one is straight to the governor.
To
the governor, yeah, your
where is he right
excellency.
now? He's still in Abuja.
That's
Does he
crazy.
run the state from Abuja? Okay, can we talk a little bit about boxing? Then later we'll go back to this one when the LMC can speak to us.
Cecilia is not in a good mood to talk about this. I can imagine she doesn't feel too good talking about the story.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's not a good one at all.
It's not a good one.
When the players have to take the matters into their hands, to get what they've earned, then it shows no development. It shows we're still
when you
still backwards.
When you go through a professional boxing fight and you lose, you get it close to $10 million in your account. You will get about 70% before you lose the fight. And people sweat, they run, they do everything, and at the end of the year, somebody starts telling you super stories.
Austin,
we've set up the committee. There's a mediator between the players and the club. We'll speak to a consultant. Come on,
Austin,
we're talking about salaries.
I like the fact that you mentioned the LMC today. They're basically, they run the league in the country, and it shows them and it tells them, and they know that there's still a long way to go before we can actually, properly name our football a professional league, because that's now professional football leagues are run. Yeah. That's not how it's done.
I'm so
all
worried.
over the world.
I'm so worried. I'm sure you guys, Cecilia can't even talk about it, because nobody, no representatives They should come out and tell us, I've gone out there to speak. I'm talking from the NFF to the LMC to speak to these players, give them their word, assure them Usman Mohammed represented this country at the just concluded Under 23 Championship. Cecilia, he plays for Taraba FC. What sort of motivation do you want to give that sort of player?
I think it's appalling. It's a sorry state. It's something that it's really not pardonable by whoever is in charge of paying the salaries, whether the governor, because the players are saying maybe the governor is not even aware of their plight, and most of them are saying the governor only comes in when it has a whole lot to do in the state and all that. But I think these pictures may have reached him. It's in social media, it's everywhere, the pictures are everywhere. So if it's reached him, then you should just try as much as possible. Just take this as one of your emergency duty. You can actually cut down some of the things you're doing and just come down and talk to these players, because they are saying that no one has even come out to address them. So that is really serious.
No, except the
soldiers.
You have
they're trying to control them. They're trying to control them, because I believe the players have been really, really patient enough for them not to have gone, demonstrating and all that. They haven't done that yet, but they might do it, because when you push a man to the wall, you wouldn't know what he or she is going to do when he's going to do the next time.
When they push you to the wall, what do? You push back.
No, it's better you leave it and push a man to the wall. Don't push a woman to the wall. You break the wall.
Come on.
Now,
the whole situation just stinks.
It's not funny.
Totally. And
well, guys,
the fact that it's dragging on. It's going for a long time now.
This season, you want to find hope. You want to find love. You want to find care. You want to feel affection. That's the reason for the season. And these players, their families are waiting. Maybe a child is asking, where is Daddy? When Daddy played football for almost a year. And Daddy might not be able to have. Oh my goodness. Okay. We would like to place emphasis on what the Minister for Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalong, said at that 71st Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Football Federation. Strong words, but we like it because those are the type of steps we need to take to bring about change in Nigerian football. Like as I said, it's 360 degrees branding. It cannot be good for the Super Eagles and then the Super Falcons are struggling. That's it, Tayo Salam.
I've heard a series of complaints from players and coaches of how the salaries and allowances were not paid. From previous reports of crisis from the players' camp, the issue has always been that officials took players' money. That's a strong one. That's a very, very strong one. And please pay them their money. An angel said to the three wise men, "Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy. This is Christmas season. Bring glad tidings to the players. Pay them all outstanding bonuses and allowances before Christmas."
Pay them all outstanding bonuses and allowances before Christmas.
All of them.
All of them.
So anyhow you're going to get money, whatever money you're going to get, whatever the money is, whatever you intend to do right now, please just spend it and spend the money on these players and the coaches.
Before Christmas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
25th
to myself,
is next week.
25th,
Friday next week.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering how much effect is the ministers and word going to have on this particular
situation.
However
they want to do it, however they want to do it, they should do it. However they want to. I think they definitely have the means of doing it. All they need to do, if you know you have budget, if you know you have budget for other things, suspend it and divert the money to pay them. Yes, that's it. Suspend it. Suspend whatever you have to do, because I know the money is huge.
This is as a case of that. It's an emergency, serious emergency.
Suspend whatever you have to do, even if it means you selling some of your flashy cars and all that. Do it and get these players paid. They can do it. Come on, stop looking at me like that. It's something that they can do.
I know. I like the fact that the comrade minister actually took it to church, quoting that line at the an angel said, "I'm bringing you good tidings," and it's this period. So let's just wait. Maybe the governor will go meet them. The governor of Taraba said, "Come on, be an angel. Go talk to the players. Give them good tidings. Let them feel the season. It's Christmas. Come
they will
on, let's show
you,
some love."
Definitely.
Yeah, because I don't want it to get to the point where they start saying these guys have gotten to the streets demonstrating, causing problems here and there. We remember very well when we spoke to Gambon Dafo, the commissioner for sports. He says they need to get to an agreement and they're waiting for a consultant. All of those are just talks by the side. Let's walk the talk. You brought in a consultant that makes sure that you went through the league season And we were busy talking about Taraba FC, which is good branding for the states. Now, pay players, and we can't find consultants, and governor is not around, and all of that. So it's not good. Cecilia,
where is the FA chairman?
I'm sure he's back from the capacity building program.
Okay,
so.
please, can you go address the players? Just please do that. I mean, they just need someone to actually talk to them more. I mean, maybe when he says something, they might just go back home.
Cecilia, let's leave football. Let's box into the season lightly. And I like the fact that other sports are also seeing reasons to go to the grassroots.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, boxing is one of the sports. When you have kids who want to exhibit, what they have, and they don't really have that avenue to do that, it becomes a problem. But when you now have an avenue, for you to actually exhibit that which you have, it becomes better for most of these kids. And I think that's what children boxing is all about. Yeah. At first, when I heard of that, I was like, no, children boxing, I mean, they're too young.
Yeah.
But when you listen to some of the kids, when you listen to some of the kids, when they tell you that, look, hey, at the age of 6, a young boy is already telling you, Mom, you want to go into boxing, you'll be like, are you okay? Oh, and
you see those combinations. Come on, look at those combinations.
I can see you getting excited.
I know. I love that's me on boxing. But let me tell you why I like these guys. Because a lot of people perceive some certain sports the wrong way. Some people will say boxing is violent. But if you start teaching kids at this stage that it is not violent, that this can help you change your life, that this can take you off the street. Anthony Joshua is out of 26.
26, yeah.
And he's already the British heavyweight champion with a lot of potential. He started early.
You're talking about Anthony Joshua. He actually started fairly late. He started boxing at 18, but 26 now. He's been able to really go and ascend really fast now. He's the toast of the heavyweight division. But then I just want to take you back in the days. Mike Tyson started really young. By 20, he was already the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world at 20. Come on, that's because he really started early. Floyd Mayweather started very early.
That's right.
Now he's one of the greatest of all time. He started early and he was able to
good money in the bank.
Exactly. And he was able to master the shoulder roll defensive technique that he uses now, that has enabled him to actually go unbeaten in his career. So there's not two ways about it. You've got to catch these guys young and start developing them. And who knows, the sky might be their limit.
That's right.
Definitely,
that's right.
And that's what one charity organization is actually trying to do in Nigeria, trying to actually develop the sport. There's a little boy, Fadal, who says he actually wants to be like Floyd Mayweather.
That's right.
He watched Floyd Mayweather and he says he can actually be like him. And that's the reason he told his mother at the age of 6 that he wants to go into boxing. But he's almost 9 now, so he's actually, let's listen to him and also listen to...
Assad, the guy in blue almost going for the left hook.
Look at that.
That's right.
My mommy and my daddy let me to do a boxer because I want to be like Mayweather.
I love boxing and I want to be one of the world champion in Lagos State, so that is why I'm here today. Sometimes I used to watch all this boxing film like Mayweather and Pacquiao. So when my mother said so, and I told her that I want to be like these people, so she said yes, that if I train hard and want to be like them, that I will be a very good girl and learn how to train hard. After school, I'll come to train, then train. After train, then I'll go home back.